Renovating an old house and giving it a new lease on life can be an exciting prospect. You can easily get caught up in your vision turning into reality. But like with a lot of building projects and renovation projects, there can be hazards. And by far one of the most dangerous but not easily recognised is asbestos. Almost every home built before 1990 is likely to contain some form of asbestos. In fact, many homes, fences and sheds were clad entirely with asbestos cement sheeting. And even though the production and use of asbestos products was banned in Australia by the end of 2003, today we still need to be aware of the potential dangers of asbestos.
Each year, more than 650 Australians are diagnosed with asbestos-related diseases. Most people would recognise the cladding on this old shed as asbestos cement sheeting. As you can see, it has weathered well over the decades. In this form, it's still safe, provided we don't try to do anything that might release asbestos fibres, like using a drill or a grinder or smashing it up. Because of its durability, fire resistance and insulating properties, asbestos was used more than 3,000 products, many of them in our built environment.
What sort of products contain asbestos?
Well, it's everywhere. Roof sheeting and shingles, eaves, wall cladding inside and outside, ceiling linings, fences, vinyl floor tiles and asbestos-backed lino, to lagging and insulation materials used in electrical, thermal and acoustic settings. However, the most accurate way to find out if you have asbestos in your home that could be a hazard is to have it inspected and tested by an expert. You cannot tell just by looking, and by using a licensed asbestos removalist, you can ensure that both you and our environment stay safe. The safe work practices you'll see them using include methods to reduce the release of asbestos fibres, air monitoring, signage and barriers for a safe work zone, personal protective equipment, and most importantly, they'll dispose it at a licensed waste facility. Asbestos removalists in South Australia are licensed by Safe Work SA, and they must notify us when they are removing asbestos.
Craig Tonks from the EPA tells us more about the best and safest way in which to dispose of asbestos.
Illegal dumping of asbestos creates a potentially harmful clean-up problem for others. It impacts on community, causes environmental harm and is a financial burden on local governments, landowners and residents. We discourage the DIY approach for asbestos removal in preference for homeowners engaging licensed removalists who will dispose of waste legally. You can visit the Safe Work SA website to find a register of licensed asbestos removalists.
Asbestos is still around today, so if you're undertaking a renovation project of some kind, it's better to be safe than sorry. Before you start your renovation project, you're best off checking with the experts who know what they're looking for and how to handle this potentially hazardous material. For more information, you can visit safework.sa.gov.au or epa.sa.gov.au.